In this video we are going to show you how to carry out the correct maintenance and overhaul on an RT A58T exhaust valve. The engine valve seat, the exhaust valve spindle and all the sealing rings are engine parts which sustain wear and all of which should have periodic maintenance according to the instructions in the maintenance schedule. The description of the operating functions are to be found in the operating manual. Maintenance instructions are to be found in the maintenance manual. At the beginning of the working sheets, there is always a list of tools with the corresponding code numbers. From these numbers, you can find the appropriate tool at the end of the maintenance manual. Please read them carefully. Use the tools recommended, especially when grinding the valve seat and spindle. When assembling, make sure that everything is perfectly clean. Don't forget that the reliability and life expectancy of the exhaust valve is dependent on proper maintenance. We will show you the valve overhaul performed with the Crisp Marine valve overhaul equipment. This equipment belongs to the standard toolkit. The working rig and the grinding machine must be assembled according to the maker's instructions. All parts have to be perfectly clean before assembling. Firmly tighten this nut. The working rig should be placed so that there is little vibration as possible, because the grinding procedure is performed on this rig. Refer to the maintenance manual on this point. To ensure chatter-free grinding of the valve seat, the working rig is equipped with vibration dampers. This valve protection device must always be used for storing and moving the exhaust valve. Before starting any kind of valve overhaul, make sure that all necessary spare parts are to hand. All spare parts needed can be found in the spare parts code book. Now we fit the exhaust valve cage onto the working rig. This working rig makes valve overhauls much easier. It is also a standard tool provided with the engine tools. All parts of the exhaust valve are dismantled in the sequence described in the maintenance manual. Now we slacken the 4 holding down bolts with the help of this impact wrench. The complete maintenance of the exhaust valve will be carried out on this working rig. The housing head is lifted off completely. The hydraulic piston is secured so that it doesn't fall out. For the next operation, the working rig is turned by 90 degrees. When using a hammer, always wear your safety glasses. After pushing the valve spindle in to its closed position, we unlock and remove the pressure flange screws. Carefully unlock these locking plates without damage so that they can be used again. Use 3 of the same screws as a jacking device. Tighten the screws uniformly until the air cylinder housing can be removed. Next, slacken the air piston from the shaft with a hammer blow using a lead hammer. After removing the 2 cone pieces, the air piston can be taken off the spindle. Also here, carefully unlock these locking plates without damage so that they can be used again. Now the spacer ring can also be removed. After the 2 seal rings have been removed, the spacer ring must be fitted back without the seal rings. This detail is very important since this cone will provide proper centering to the grinding pilot for the subsequent grinding operation. If the headroom is restricted, the valve spindle may also be dismantled in this position. The working rig is turned again by 90 degrees so that the valve disc points upwards.